Welcome to MTB Cooking. Today we make a really easy and delicious ragu made with minced beef and celery and carrots. And we will first of all take some celery. We're going to use the white part, so the flesh or the meat of this celery. And we're going to cut it into what is known as brunoise in French. It means that we're going to cut the celery in really small cubes of around 2 to 3 millimeters of thickness on each side. So really small pieces, but they are going to play a very important and refined role in this ragu, as they'll be so small that they cook quickly and that they'll only add beautiful texture and their really nice taste, but without being too clumsy. Once we're done with the celery, we can move on to taking a carrot that is also peeled and washed, and we're going to do the same with the carrot, so cutting it into brunoise. There is almost something therapeutic about cutting things so small, and it's very satisfying as well. Voila, we have now cut up our vegetables, and we have also prepared an onion which is finely chopped and some garlic. We're moving over into a big casserole in which we've added some neutral tasting oil, heated it up well, and then added minced beef of around 15% fat. It's gonna be a really good result with this type of minced beef. What we want to do is to just give it a cooked surface, and we salt and we pepper it to give it some taste, but we only just want it to actually be browned off before then just taking it out of the pan and moving in with yet some more oil into the same pan, and then with onion and garlic. And we're just going to give this just 1 to 2 minutes, not much, before adding in the rest of our vegetables that we cut up. So in goes the celery and the carrot, and this again we just want to heat it up slightly. It takes a couple of minutes before adding in some tomato puree, that really concentrated red stuff that's gonna give so much color and taste and intensity to this dish. We just want to heat up the tomato puree so it really starts to give off its flavor. And then we can add in our liquid ingredients, which are red wine. So we've chosen a good red wine here. We're adding it in. We want it to really heat up here, and we're kind of also going to boil away some of the alcohol and just keeping the good taste. And then we add in a really good stock. It could be either vegetable or veal, whatever you have on hand. It's important to just give this a good heat up, and as you will see now, our mixture here, it is boiling, and we're going to transfer the meat that we already browned off back into the pan. And then we are actually almost ready to let it simmer away under a lid. We just want to add in a little bit of paprika, which is going to give not just a good color, but also taste. So what we want to do for this dish is for it to cook under lid for 20 to 30 minutes. It's going to just simmer on not too high heat, so let's say medium to low, so that it won't burn on the bottom. And of course it's a good idea to just stir in it throughout that cooking time. But after 25 minutes our ragu was cooked, and we'll show you in just a little second here how it looked. So the result is a really beautiful ragu without too much of the liquid sauce. You would still want it to be quite dense and quite together. We salted and we peppered at this point. And it's important to say that we did add a little bit of thyme to the whole mixture while it was cooking, because that's just giving a really good taste. Now we're ready to serve up our ragu on a bed of al dente cooked spaghetti. And then it's important to be generous with these spoonfuls of the sauce. On top, it's possible to grate on some cheese. In this case, we used a French Gruyère, but it could also be a cheddar cheese, a Parmesan cheese, or whatever you really love on top of your bolognese. We served it up also with just a little bit of baguette on the side, And then it's important to just dig in while the dish is hot. It gives so much flavor to the dish here that we added the red wine, the tomato, the paprika. You have that beautiful texture of the celery and carrot, which are still chewy, but not at all raw, and it's just come together so nicely. Thanks a lot for having watched MTB cooking with us. We really appreciate it. We hope you will subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you again very soon in another video. Bye.